Tasting like a boss. We're going to keep that in there. Tasting like a boss. Happy New Year, guys. It's the first, I'm sure it's the first weekend. What's today's date? The 7th? Yeah, whatever. January 7th, 2023. Hopefully you guys are having a great New Year so far. I think next week is going to be the beginning of like really getting back in the swing of things. We've had some crazy stuff going on. But we have Kylo here. Yes, he's going to help with today's review. Been looking forward to this one. Not sure what I'm expecting, but here we go. We're going to be going with Bones Coffee Maple Bacon flavor. That's right. I do really think that image is really cool. I really kind of view this one as a novelty going into it. Like I normally wouldn't say I want to have maple bacon coffee, but I'll tell you what, if it's good, I know a couple of friends who are so into bacon that one in particular that I will definitely be getting this for. So let's see if it's good enough. All right. First off, let's get right into the smelling. You're trying to get away. You're trying to get away today because you licked my mouth. Oh, you smell the coffee? Okay, I'll let you smell it first. Do you like it? Not so much? Okay. Well, I do. You got the coffee. You got the maple. It does smell like the applewood bacon that we grill. Or not grill, but, make at the house. So, smell-wise, pretty good. It's going to be a three-way review, guys. You know it. We're going to be doing it in cold brew, in the Bones cold brew glass, which I like a lot. I make it the other one, too. I got it in drip, in the s'more time mug, and in espresso, changing it up. Hades Town mug. On the other side, anybody want a drink? We just saw the musical. I liked it. I mean, I think the music was better than the story itself, but still really enjoyed it. The music was quite exceptional. So let's get right down to it, into the cold brew. What do you think? Do you want to be with us on this? Or you just want to run away? Okay. Cold brew. Wouldn't expect it to have much of a smell, and it doesn't. Tastes like a boss, though. Oh, wow. Well, you know what? That's really good. I'm not sure if you gave me this cold brew by itself that I would just drink and say, oh, that's maple bacon. But let's go through the flavors. But it's pleasant, I can tell you that. So if you want it for cold brew, you're already going to like it. Yeah, I'm not really getting bacon flavor, but I am getting maple flavor. And I'll tell you why I like that. On these flavored cold brews, I find that Bones really excels in the chocolatier flavors, especially if there's chocolate with some additional flavoring on top. And then, of course, their Macadamiac is great. Oftentimes, I'm not going to say it's for everybody, but oftentimes with the fruit-flavored ones, like the banana-based ones or like jelly-flavored ones, although the jelly donut wasn't bad, but the fruitier ones, they don't do it for me. But what is missing, and really I guess missing from just my cold brew in general, not just here but anywhere else, is a nice cold brew that's sweet but in a different way. Now I'm not saying this is smoky, but it almost approaches that. Like we've talked about the other flavors that taste more like a tea, and I wouldn't say this tastes more like a tea. This tastes like coffee, but there's this slight smokiness, but also like this sweet, almost like, you know what it is? I'll tell you what it is. It's weird. They somehow, through their maple flavoring, have allowed it to taste savory, which is really interesting. So I'm going to get it again for cold brew for myself. But, my friend, not sure if they're a huge cold brew fan. And I think they're going to want something that has a little more bacon taste. So let's see if that changes when we move over to drip. All right. The smell, well, definitely has a lot of smell. In fact, I know it because when we were brewing it, I could smell it in the house. It smelled like bacon. That's nice. Okay. Give it a taste. Tasting like a boss. The flavors are quite different. There's going to be a little more earthiness on this. I still don't know if I'm tasting bacon. I got a neighbor walking by. Obviously wants to join in on this review somehow. So, it is a little earthier, but it does still have that maple flavor. So the way I see it is, this is a good cup of coffee, but again, I'm not sure if it's selling it to be maple bacon, but it's definitely a good cup of coffee. But so far, cold brew is, for me, the better way to go. Let's move to the espresso. Now that is like, that smells so sweet and smells like bacon. That smells like maple bacon, but is the flavor really going to come through just on an espresso? All right, let's see. Tasting like a boss. No, and it is one of those flavors where they're sour on the front. Not a massive peak of sour to the point that it's horrible, but this would just be a bad espresso. I wouldn't do it. Not even for the novelty. It doesn't even give you the subtle hints of the flavor is completely lost. The smell is in there. The taste is completely lost. So it's not one for espresso, and that's okay. Let's move right back through, make sure I'm still okay with my ideas on this. It's a maple coffee. Again, I'm having the black. Maybe if I add some sweetener to it, pull something out of it. Although I don't know what that would be like. But cold brew, maple bacon. Yeah. Again, doesn't so much taste like bacon. But I get it to have a savory cold brew in my arsenal if you want to have one. So that's what I want to do. So that's how I feel about it, Kylo. By the way, we're going to continue to do these reviews. We have a couple of non-coffee reviews coming up. We actually did one that was a coffee-like candy that you can, if you go through the channel, you'll see it. We did one last night. And we have some just regular candy ones coming up just because they're fun. But we're going to be coming back with more coffee reviews, so don't worry about it. We're not taking away from coffee. And at the same time, if you like this video and you want to see more, go to our channel. Please hit subscribe. We're almost 200. I think we might be at 200 today or something like that, which is great. So thank you guys for doing that. I think it's cool. And yeah, we got our pickleball y'all shirt on. I should have mentioned that. We did a little pickleball this morning. Epic. So epic. I'll tell you the stories later on. But anyway, that's enough for now. Until next time, Kylo, gotta look at the camera. Oh, no, we're not licking in the mouth again. Not today. Not today. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe later tonight. Keep tasting like a boss.